Hi, it's Kevin Barham here, and today I want to show you the Thrive Content Builder. It's a WordPress plugin that completely transforms the way that you will build your pages and posts in the future. It's a replacement effectively for the WordPress visual editor. So to show this, I've already installed it and activated it, and that's actually in another video that I'll link to. But if we just go to Pages and add a new page, the first thing I'm going to do is give the page a name. We'll just call this one Thrive Content Builder, because that is what it is. There we go. And if you were working on this and didn't want it live, you would click Save Draft, but because this is a demo site, I'm just going to click Publish. Obviously, if you've been saving draft throughout, don't forget to publish at the end. And now this is the standard WordPress editor that we're all used to, and it's fine if all you wanted to do was add content in a linear fashion. You could put your text in, you could put let's put a paragraph break there. We might want to put an image over to the right. We could add media. I'll just grab something that we've already got in here. Let's just take that, pop that in, and of course I should have told it I want it to be right aligned. You'd add your alt text and so on. That's how you would ordinarily build up a WordPress page. If you want more design in your pages, then you would actually probably be using shortcodes. So let me just show you that. If we wanted, say, 3 columns across the page, I'd come here and I know first of all I've got to insert a row, and it's given me this content here, which is perfect. That's the 3 third columns. I'll insert that. So now we've got 3 columns here, and if I update this and go and preview this page to see what it looks like, so I'm going to control click on View Page just to ensure that it opens in a new tab. And now we can see we've got the standard, I think it's 2012 template for WordPress, and this is our page content. We've now got 3 columns, and if I could get rid of this sidebar, which in fact I will do, just by changing the template, we'll change it to full width and update, because I want to do a full width page in this instance. So we've got our 3 columns now, and if I wanted to add some text into those columns, let me just take a paragraph of text. I would come here and I would highlight that bit and paste in my text, and I'd do the same on the second column just here, and the same on the third column just here. So I've got my text in my 3 columns. We'll update, we'll go back to the front end and refresh, and there we go. We've now got 3 columns. So we can build this up. We could add an image into these if we wanted to, but of course it's getting more and more complicated in here. And I found that because I build websites for clients, I found that if I handed a page like this over to a client and said, there you go, there's the keys, you can update your own website now, more often than not something would break, and it would be that they accidentally deleted a square bracket or something like that. So what I want to show you is I'm just going to get rid of all of this content, Control A to select all and then hit delete, and I'm going to update that so that we've got rid of that, and we'll go back to the front end and refresh just so that you can see that we're back to a blank page. There we go. So all we have on the page is the page title and of course the comment at the bottom, which incidentally I don't want, so I'm going to turn that off, and you either come down below the editor, or if the option isn't available, then come up to Screen Options and check Discussion, close that up again, and now we can allow comments or not. I'm going to turn both those off because this is a test site. So update that. That's got rid of the comments from the bottom of the page. So all we have on the page now is the page title. And now I'm going to show you the Thrive Content Builder. So we'll, instead of entering content down here, we're actually going to enter it here. We're going to click Edit with Thrive Content Builder, and you'll see it opens in a new tab for us. And now you'll see we've got this additional panel on the right, but most importantly we've got a page that looks like it would look on the front end. So let's do that same example. Let's say I want 3 columns in here. All I do is come over to this side and I scroll down, and we've got a link here for column layout, and I can say, right, I want these 3 columns. Now because this is the first element on the page, it's actually going to put itself automatically in here. It always puts it at the bottom of the available content location. So you can either drag and drop it in there or just click it and it will appear in there. So we've now got 3 columns. So let's say we want to put some text into those. I'm just going to get my paragraph of text again, and if we want these to keep these column headers, let's say that we can say heading 1 here, and I want it to be a larger font size. I could say 20, and we can do the same over here. Let's say that this is heading 2, and again we'll increase the font size to 20 and do the same on this last one. So we've now got our column headers, and let's drop some text in. So I'll scroll back up here on the right, and I'm going to take paragraph text, and actually you can see all the different places I could drop this, but I'm going to drop it here, and I'll click on it, and then I'm just going to Control V because I copied some text from my clipboard there. Now if I want to just put dummy text in these columns just for the moment, I can duplicate this twice, and then I can drag and drop these elements to where I want them. You see how easy it is? Let's say we want to put an image in up here. If I drag an image over here, click Add Media, and now we can select any content that we like. Let's just take this image here, and away we go. We're building our page up, and you can see obviously I can duplicate this a couple of times and drag and drop this up here. So we've got our elements, our layout predefined, and then when you're ready to change these images, you just click on it and click Change Image, and you can select another image that you might want to use in there, and so on and so forth. Obviously if you were doing this, you'd make sure the images were all the same dimensions, but you can adjust the size of these, just the image width here, to get it to look right, and then we can center it in the column. So we can play with it until it looks absolutely perfect, and this is exactly how it's going to look on the front end. But we've got so many more elements. Let's say I wanted to put a call to action in just down here. I can scroll down until I find the section that says call to action, expand this, and then I've got 4 different styles, and we can look at all of them. I'll click the first, second, third and fourth. So now we've got all 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. The 4th one is just there. So those are the different styles, but you can also change all of this by changing from the style sheet. You've got classy, does it in different ways for you, and you've got minimal. I quite like minimal, but there you can see let's just use this one as an example. So I'm going to get rid of these elements, and we'll say that this is our call to action, and let's say we just want them to contact us. So we can say in this instance, contact us now. We can put in any more text relating to our call to action. We could drop an image in if we wanted to. We can click on the button and we can change the color of this. Let's say that we just want to, let's just do that for now. So now we've got that. We want to change the text on it. We click inside it and we can change the text to contact us now. And then we can link that, the URL of the page we want to go to, or we could use a lightbox. And let me just show you that. Rather than actually linking to an event, we could say on the event manager, add an event, and we can tell it that we want it to, on click, open a lightbox. And I'll just take a lightbox that's already in here. Let's select this one, temporary one, and we can have it slide from top. There we go. Save event, close that, and now I'm going to save this page. And if we go back to the front end and refresh, Here you can see we're building a very nice page. We've got this. When we click on this, in pops the lightbox. Obviously you can put whatever content you want in there. You can use other shortcodes. So perhaps if we actually, let's pop back and go to the lightboxes, we can see this is the lightbox that we just used. If I want to edit this, I edit it with the Thrive Content Builder. And here it is here. And I'm just going to get a shortcode. So if I want to get a shortcode, say for a contact form, I'll come into contact form 7 and I'll take this shortcode here, Control C to copy. We'll go back into the lightbox. And here I'm going to get rid of this opt-in form. And instead I'm going to bring in a WordPress content element. And I'll just drop that there. Click. Insert, so Control V, our shortcode, and then we'll click Save, and there's our web form in there, and we'll save the changes there. And so now on the front end, if I quickly refresh, you'll see when I click this, it now brings in a full web form for us to fill in. So everything very, very easy, but it gets better. Let's just close out of these for the moment. If I go back into the editor here, let's say we wanted to explore more of these things. We've got countdown timers, all different elements, guarantee boxes. So if you were putting together a sales page, it's all very, very easy. So let's pop a divider in just after this element, and then we're going to put in, let's say we want to put in 3 testimonials. We can come here, we can take one with a picture or without. Let's take one with. Let's just pop that in there. There we go. That's a testimonial. But if I wanted these 3 across, of course I could put in 3 columns. So let's quickly do that. Go and grab our columns, and we'll say 3 columns. There they are. And now I'm just going to click and hold and drag this down into this column. So there's one testimonial. I'm going to get rid of these column headers because I don't want those in there. And I can duplicate this and copy it across, and then we'll of course edit each one of these individually to put the correct information in there. Whoops, just slide a little. There we go. We can add a title in just above all of this, so I'm just dragging some text in here, and here I'm going to put customer testimonials. And let's say I want that to be 28. There we go. And you can see, so once I can then edit the content in here, I can click to change the image, and of course you can click down here and change the name and so on and so forth. So you edit it until it looks exactly how you want it. So if we carry on, I'm going to scroll down the page, and let's just pop in another element just to show you. A pricing table. This is extremely nice. Let's say you want to pop in a 3-column pricing table. There we go. There's the different things. You'll edit each element, of course. You can change the color of the buttons. You can have each button a different color, and obviously go into a different link. So that's good. Pop in a responsive video. I mean, it's all here. Countdown timers, everything. And opt-in forms. Something that I particularly like about this is if you look at this element here, I've created this as a contact us now, and let's say I've put in the text I want and dropped in an image. In fact, let's just do that. We're going to drop an image in. Let's just put it there. I'm going to select this image, click insert, we'll click on it. To edit it further, I want it left aligned, and I want it smaller, say something like that. And then obviously we've linked it up to our contact form or our lightbox and whatever. But now that we've done that, we can actually click on this, and this little icon here allows us to save this template. So I'm going to call this Contact Us and save it. And then no matter what page we're on or where we are on a page or post, if we're working within the Thrive Content Builder, we can come across over here and look for the section that says content templates, and you'll see we now have a content template that when I bring in is exactly the same as the one that we just created and formatted exactly how we wanted it. So you can see you can reuse elements again and again, but you can also reuse entire page elements. So I could, having finished all of this, if I liked it, I can click here and save the entire page as a template if I wanted to. So you might set up a page that is for a product review, and you're going to do lots of different product reviews. You can set up your template exactly how you want it to look, your standard review style, and then just keep changing the various elements within it once you've loaded it. The other thing you can do, which is great in here, is you can, if I click on this plus symbol, we can add a page event. You saw how I added an event to the Contact Us button to launch the lightbox, but this one, if I click on this, we can make a lightbox appear as part of a page event. So we can say if somebody is intending to exit the page, or you can do it with a timer, then we want it to open a Thrive lightbox. Let's just select this one again. We want it to, I always like it when they slide in from the top, so we'll click save on that and we'll close. And when I save this now and we go and preview this, you'll see how this works. So this plugin really does do an awful lot, and I haven't even scratched the surface yet. Here we are, here's our page. We can scroll down, see all the different elements. You could click on here to launch that lightbox, and then when you finish browsing the page, you can go to exit, and all of a sudden up pops would obviously be another lightbox, an exit lightbox saying, hey, don't leave empty-handed, kind of thing. So lots of ways to encourage the interaction so that they can follow your call to action and hopefully opt in or buy whatever you're trying to achieve. In the next video, I'm going to show you the next part of this, which is using this instead of building content this way within your WordPress theme. I'm going to show you this here, where we can create individual landing pages that look nothing like your theme. It doesn't interfere with your theme in any way, it just ignores it, and we style the page. So check out the next video. There's a link in the comment section below, and let me know what you think. Oh, and I nearly forgot one very important thing. Just take a look back at the front end here. This page that we built, providing your theme is responsive, then so is this. Every element on the page, if I just resize my browser window down a little, you'll see that now when we scroll, everything is coming in below the previous element. Even the pricing boxes, and of course the, if I click on this, the lightbox also all fully responsive. So there you have it, the Thrive Content Builder, a plugin that I absolutely love. Check out the other video on building landing pages, because it really is incredible, and I hope that was useful. Talk soon. Bye bye.